Welcome everyone, how are you? Hey, it's Amy live at the Magnolia's warehouse today, and we're going to do some new arrivals. I know how much you love new arrivals, and if you want to see the latest and the greatest and the things that I missed yesterday, hey, stay tuned, and we're going to open some items up and style some trays and flower arrangements as well. So jump on, say hello, welcome to the online show on the first day of our holiday weekend. Are we going to count Friday? I would think Friday can count. How do you feel about it? It seems like the weekend is underway for lots of people, especially since we had a Husker game last night on a Thursday, which makes nobody want to work today. If you're in the category of you don't want to work, let me see a show of hands. Hands up, thumbs up, huh? Sounds like a plan. So I'm going to make sure I get some links dropped for you today. I'm working by myself. We are short-staffed and everybody's gone. No one's here to help me. You got me and me alone, everybody. So that's the lowdown. It's okay. I'll do my best to get some links for you today and see what we can come up with on comments and content. Do I have the right? Maybe I don't. I don't even know if I have the right account going on. Yes, there we are. And I should be able to drop some links here. Got it. Okay. So let's talk about new arrivals and restocks. Sometimes we get new things in and we skip over them and forget to show you or tell you that we restocked. So I just dropped a link for new arrivals. I think this is a restock. And last night when I did the live from the store, we were in the kitchen casual collection, and I certainly should have hit these items because they are kitchen related. So that's what I thought I better start with today, is like picking up where I left off yesterday. I will try to keep tabs on your comments while I talk and open boxes and perhaps drop some links. I'll see what I can do. These little guys have just restocked, and potentially these guys have just restocked. I think they both have been here briefly. Who has these cute little bakers? So this is the kind of thing you would be able to display for fun because they're super cute. You could use them for small soup servers. You could bake mini casseroles in them. Oh, hi everybody. Thanks for joining. Look at the people jumping on. Good afternoon, Barb. Good afternoon, Sharon. Hey, Deb, how are you? There's our friend Kathy. Nice to see you. And, oh, it looks like Kathy's back in Maui. Ha, nice. Hi, Kim. Hello, Leah. How are you? And everybody's hanging out today. Awesome. Say hi to each other. Say hi to the Flower family. What are y'all doing this weekend? I think we're staying home and working on projects at our house. Or grandkids will come over. I'll find out soon. I don't know. But it looks like it's going to rain, which kind of happens a lot on Labor Day. So adorable little bakers. This blue one is my fave. Love this. Blue colored. Green colored. How much are the bakers? I'm not sure. The green color is here. And, I'm sorry, tan is what I'm trying to say. I'm looking at the green while lifting up the tan. And then these two are two versions of the same color, light and dark. So, so sweet. So I will try my best here to get your links dropped for you. They are 1 cup. They're 5-inch round, 1 cup stoneware mini bakers with the lid, microwave oven and dishwasher safe. Microwave oven and dishwasher safe. If I type in the word baker, how do we do? And see if I can find things individually. If I go a little slower, at least the links that I can drop will link up for you. So stoneware mini baker. Hey, I'm going to just drop this link that has a few items in it, including the item I want to show you next. So let's just do that. Baker dishes. And then you can take your pick from these items. So mini bakers are microwave dishwasher, oven safe, priced at $12.50. There's another style that just came in. They weren't in the box that I just brought out, but they are also in this link, and they are like a robin's egg blue distressed color. I don't know if Kayla's watching. I will, if anybody walks by, I will wave and ask them to see if they can grab me one of those, because it's the same exact size, same exact price, just an alternate colorway that looks to be more distressed than this one. So that's what I'm thinking. And then these little guys, also in the link, also $12.50, is another baker style choice. Oh my gosh, wouldn't it be fun to just make individual serving things in these? This, of course, reminds me of what you'd use for French onion soup. Who has an idea for this one? This is same thing, microwave, dishwasher, oven safe. They are assorted, super cute patterns. This one has kind of terracotta and tan on that one. Ideas, anybody. This has a gray rim and a gold tone pattern. I want to say lasagna, but you could only kind of get 2 layers, I think. This is green with a blue pattern. $12.50. Those are so fun. And green with a gray rim. Very, very nice. I like the idea of those little bakers. I just have to think about what I would put in them. But you are probably faster thinkers at it than me. Thanks for joining up, everybody. Casserole, yes. You could just do individual servings. You're right. It would probably also bake up really fast if you mixed up your casserole and then put it in the oven in these little bakers, because if you had 4 of them going instead of 1 big pan, the finish would be much quicker. So that makes sense. I'm going to make sure they're boxed up, back on the shelves, ready to ship to you. So 2 new arrivals that I missed last night, the mini bakers and the little lidded mini bakers, all $12.50. They obviously coordinate really well together. And the link that I dropped with the bakers has all of them in there. So super fun items. I think that the kitchen casual line is doing really well. I baked the bread last night after I got home. Turned out amazing. I sliced off the ends so I could taste it. It was the cheddar jalapeno bread. And I just took a little nibble, but it was so tasty. So tasty. That would go good with your casseroles that you could bake in these little bakers. So what we're going to do today is make sure we get through all of this stuff behind me. There's some new textiles I have not shown you, unless Kate did. They made it all the way to the shelf. And then there's these new porch pots I wanted to tell you about. And tomorrow I'm thinking my lineup for Saturday I'll be by myself tomorrow too. Oh, thanks, Sherry. Hot tip from Sherry, spinach artichoke dip. Yes, perfect. Then if you just bought one, that would be like for you and your friends sitting on the patio. Buy the artichoke dip mix and put it under your toaster, what do you call it? Air fryer setting, whatever, on your microwave. That would work great. Okay, so tomorrow I'm going to do designing at the store with our new porch pot area that we just created. I posted a picture in stories yesterday. I don't know if you saw it, but the stories post was the new display that Jane worked so hard on. She has definitely blown it out of the water by grouping together all of the things at the store that you can look through that are outdoor safe for your outdoor planners. Got it all gathered up and it looks amazing. So I think I'm just going to park myself in that area in the morning and lay out porch pot designs quickly, like show you some combinations and show you the products. And everything, of course, is 15% off. So this little guy I have personally not shown you before. And there are a few different runners, tabletop pieces, and I also have behind me some new pillows over here. These just arrived. I want to say they could be restocks. I can't remember either. Okay, so this sounds like tomorrow. If you want to join me tomorrow and you're doing your outdoor planters, you'll get your inspo and you'll get the lowdown on all of the outdoor safe products tomorrow. Today I'll go through these new things that are indoor, and that'll be definitely a fun way to kick off your ideas for your dining table, your mantle, your fireplace, all of that. So Debbie's asking a question. Stories is different than VIP. Yes, the stories is when you open your Facebook page and there is a scrolling of not posts by individual people, but they're stories. They're at the top of the page. The images run horizontally instead of scrolling down vertically. You would be sliding horizontally, and if you click on one, it just keeps showing you image after image, and they're little videos, mostly. So do you know what I mean by stories? Because that's where they fall. I did not make the post in the VIP, but I can. So there's two different things on Facebook to look at. This runner is a beautiful cream green, taupe tan beige, and slightly glittered. I might have shown it, I can't recall. But if we do show you the runners, what I'm going to do, and you can always do this as well, is drop down under the Fall tab, hit the Textiles tab, and then I'm going to sort that by, let's see, let's sort by newest to old and see how that looks. See if this comes up in the top. There's also some tea towels in there that I know Kate showed you, and this runner must be a little ways down, so I'll have to find that link and drop that one too. Here it is, Harvest Bounty Table Runner. Okay, there's only 2 left here, FYI. Oh well. I'll show it to you anyway. Runner, and there we go. It has a price point of $50.58 on sale. It's 70 inches long, 13 inches wide, and there, especially to note, is the metallic on the pumpkin. Do you see that little finish there? It's kind of glitzy, a little bit of metallic lurex threads in that specific pumpkin. So that one's a different style. This is the only one this year that we have that's cut out. The back of it is white cotton poly, and then it's all outline stitched, kind of like appliques, cut work and appliques. So different and so pretty. There is just 2 left. Okay, and I've got one in my hands, so that's not good, but oh well. Things are rolling in and they're rolling out. Then another new item that just came in that looks beautiful with it is this new pale sage to olive toned tray with styrofoam in it. There we go. It's a very shiny lacquered acrylic tray, I'm going to say. That one has a lot of different uses. I think you could go modern with this. You could actually use it as a functional tray if you want to carry things in and out of your kitchen. Like I'm moving things between my kitchen and my dining room sometimes all together. Salt, pepper, extra silverware, that kind of thing is something I do with a sturdy tray at home. And I will make sure that in addition to this runner that we're talking about, I show you a link that has all the different textiles in it that just showed up. I see some things already sold out and I haven't even shown them to you. Oh my goodness. It looks like in the new arrivals, and they're not ready in this room, but we do have some new flags that came in for outdoor use, FYI. So I'm just noticing that also. Okay, there we go. New arrivals, and that is the new textiles. Okay, got that. Link, did I get it right? Table runner. I don't know if I did. Shop textiles, there. Okay, hopefully that's the right one. It is a beautiful pale sage, and I need a tape measure so I can tell you how big it is, and then I also need to figure out where it is online. Tape measures, they're everywhere. I gotta get another one out. We're struggling today. Alrighty, that's all right. 14 inches. You'll hang in there with me, I know, even if I'm struggling a little bit. So this piece being so pale and pretty, I thought it would look great. And I'm sorry you can't see the, maybe I'll move my camera back just a hair because you're not able to see my table clearly. Try that. That's a little bit better. Okay. Good. We're getting there. Thank you everybody for joining today. Let's try a little tray design here. We're going to put a simple design on it that also blends with the colorway, and the beautiful color palette here is so simple and neutral that I don't want to upstage it with a really dark design. So this one is not only sized perfectly for the tray, but it has just the right color combo to go with this soothing look here. You can lay a little pumpkin on your tray. This one would be fun. It has the perfect color combo with the touch of green on the leaf. I think this is called the growing pumpkin. And I'm also going to need to link these trays for you. So the new arrivals, I'm guessing that is where all those trays would be because they just got here. So let's find that tray in the lineup and see what we have for pricing on it. Oh yes, all the new glass is there. So the very first link that I gave you has the new glass, some of which I could grab today. Doesn't seem to have this tray though. Okay, well, let's search tray and see where it went. It is that kind of day here at the store, but you can always just find that tab and use the search feature, and then if you want to order, put it in a filter by the newest arrivals or something, that always works too. Okay, maybe it's not online. That could explain one thing. These things happen. They're so new, no one's around to put them online. 373. Let's see if that happened. Well, at any rate, talk amongst yourselves, huh? Because it takes me a little thought process to get this going. Nope. That's not the right item. Well, I might have to circle back. Lacquered trays, there. Okay, are they not online? Is that what the problem is? This is why Kate and I always work together, or somebody helps me for sure. They are online. They're called lacquered round trays, so let's try that and see. They're not coming up as the newest arrivals, but I have two colors, so I'll make sure I show you both of them. There, we found them. So the lacquer round tray in two sizes is going to show the green one as the leading color, but the other color is called brown, and honestly it's kind of like a little cocoa-y color. It's a different tone of brown. I'm going to get my display off of it so I can show you. $46.50 for the small size, which they are calling gray. I'll fix that later because to me that's totally green. Do you love these crazy glasses? My husband makes fun of me. And then the larger size, the 13-inch is $46.50. It is a sagey green. They're calling it gray. I will augment that. The large size, 18 inches, is $59.50. Here is that one. What are you going to call this color? What do you think it is? It's maybe mocha. Do you want to say mocha? That's a beautiful shade of some kind of color. And that one is $59.50. Gorgeous. Something new. We've never had these before, so they're definitely not a restock. And that way I'll get the link drop for both of them so that you can see them linked up perfectly. So I'll just put lacquered tray and you'll have that link. All right. There we go. We're getting there. It's one of those deals that takes a moment. So for some reason, the comments on Facebook there are not keeping up where we're at. There we go. Mocha, and I've got the sage. So then what we wanted to show you was, let's finish this thought. What would we add to this tray to complete the look? I just want like a tiny thing. And I think I put my small signage items away. I did. Do we have another little pumpkin? It is kind of interesting to note that color-wise, this is big. This is really close, but these would work. So the mini pumpkins that are the small velvets that are the same color as this, all are really similar in color to the tray tone. I would say you could use these small little pumpkins on the tray with a single candle. That would work. Do you like that look? Okay, that helps clear up what color it is. If any of you bought this pumpkin collection, it looks really good with this tray. Right in the middle of a strange color, hard to describe, but hopefully seeing it all together, that helps you to get the whole vision. This arrangement, by the way, is a newer design that is the Sorghum Serenity Centerpiece for $107. Gosh, say that 5 times. The Sorghum Serenity. I don't know who's naming this stuff, but if it's $107, let's see what the sale price is. How do you spell sorghum? S-O-R-G-H-U-M. Tricky, tricky, tricky. And as you know, all fall is 15% off, so that's making this item $91 and change. And I'll put that link for you here. And it is the centerpiece that has the mauve tone mum in it. So what we've been doing is a lot of things with mauve burgundies, and they either get done with creams or they get done in a really dark way. This one has a plastic sorghum and this little weed here that makes it nice and airy, along with the flocked leaf, and then a pale green pumpkin on one side, some other assortments of leaves and Chinese lanterns. Just a nice mix of things, but definitely popping that burgundy to mauve color. So for somebody, that's going to be the perfect thing, and for somebody else, grab these pumpkins, try the tray, do the whole thing, and you could put a candle on that tray too and go a little bit rustic if you wanted to. I'm going to be setting up these birch candles on another tray as we go along. Anybody have these birch candle sets? These come as a set of 3, and I love them so much because they're real birch. So my set here will look different than the set that you get at your house. This one has no batteries. Nope, it does. Because every time they come in differently. The birch, of course, is all natural, so you're going to get a different look as we order them in each time. Birch candles, let's try that. We're finding things. That set is $69.50. And it has been a classic. We keep it coming. We love these candles because they match any season. If you like a little bit of rustic, you're always going to have something that these candles will match at your house. They're also a good gift, and you will get a remote in the box when you buy them for $69.50. The remote will set the timer, but also the bottom has off-on timer, so when you turn them on, you can turn them to the timer setting, which is what I do, and then it's always working. It's always timered up for you. So that is one thing to do. Okay, for some reason Facebook's not keeping the comments up here in front of me, but I'm glad everybody's jumping on. Thank you so much. The amber glass is what Deb is suggesting with it. And so birch would make it more rustic. Let's see Deb's suggestion. It's right beside me, Deb. What do you think? The amber glass set of 3. Also a beautiful color palette. And the amber is a little bit more than the birch, like $70 some. I should have that memorized. But those we have in stock also. We're doing pretty good on our candles right now. I don't know if we're out of any. Sometimes we manage to get lucky and keep all the colors in at once. But we do have the amber in stock. They're $79.50. And those candles also come as a set of 3, and they do come with the remote. So if you're going to get particularly excited about candles, I would say the reason we keep buying these and they sell and sell and sell is because they're great quality. The remote works to set up your timer, or they have off-on timer settings right on the candle, and the way they're designed just looks great on everything. They're 3-inch diameters. So that is the amber color palette shown with this sagey gray-green tray, around $46, brand new, just arrived. So that one you've seen. Let me see if I can set that where it won't get dinged. And I don't want to drop anything today. Got to be extra careful. You know how it goes with me. I'm sort of a dropper. You're laughing because it's true, and you all know it. So the thing about the brown tray, I grabbed this runner because it is the same color. This is what's so crazy to me. Whoops. Oh my gosh. Now my pants are caught on the new porch pot. So here's this tray. And this runner is on my runner shelf. Isn't this crazy? 2 completely different vendors, 2 completely different purchases. And this is probably just telling you that in the world of trending colors, things that cross over from company to company just reinforce a color palette that's becoming stronger. So this mocha taupey color, I think we agreed we're going to call it mocha, is perfect with this runner, although you've got a very washed and more casual runner, and potentially a more modern and glossy lacquered tray. But if you love to do the juxtaposition of modern and rustic together, that's just perfect for you there. So if you've got a runner that's probably, let me check here, 72 inches. Oh, it's 60 inches long and 14 inches wide. So it's a little shorter than some, not by much. So it's 5 feet long. It has embroidery, and it also has, those are not really pom-poms. They're like little wool accents on there. There you go. That's a good lighting there. This looks like you can see everything easily. And then this runner, we already established the tray price. It's just over $50. This table runner is the stone wash with pumpkin. And if we go back to fall textiles, it is a newer one. It just came in recently. And let's see if we can find it in the lineup. That one, so many new things. Stonewash pumpkin. Oh, it's only $38.67. So that's a great price on sale. If you're just joining, I'm running through some new items. I also have some new florals, and you'll see a collection behind me in one color palette, and then I kind of have another color palette off to the side. So that's what I'm going to run with today. I really don't know where these links are going. It's like my Facebook doesn't want to show what I'm doing. I thought I dropped a link and I don't see it. This is bizarre. Where are these things going? Maybe I'm dropping links twice. So what is the cream colored stem? I got on late, sorry. Okay, I missed that comment and I'm not sure what that cream stem was, but you might have to send me a message. The cream stem that was sorghum, if you're talking about the centerpiece that had that spiky cream thing, that item is gone. It got used up in those centerpieces at my request. Okay, so then we're going to lay this runner out here. Hopefully you can see that I have it. We're going to put this tray on it. I also am going to use these Manzanita candle holders. There's 3 sizes. I have 2 of the 3 sizes here. This size being $34.50 and the large 16-inch being $42.50. That is, there's a shorter size. And then our birch candles are going to rest on the rim. That is a 3-inch top, and this is a 3-inch base candle. One thing about the birch candles is because they're natural bark and the bark varies in thickness. Do you see here where the bark overlaps and it's actually wrapped and overlaps itself? That can create a little extra bump that makes it sort of rock a little bit because of that little bump. You can put a couple quarters or put some change on the tray and it will level it out, and then it will sit more easily and more stably. So that might work for you too. These are beautiful, and you've got a new product here too that I can bring in. Oh, this vase, this is the one. This just arrived. This is a new arrival. I think the modern style of this vase is perfect for this tray. So being mocha, now we're into more of a Hershey chocolate brown color. We're going with all the different names of chocolate today. So this one is the new vase. Uh-oh, no title on it. So let's try that in new arrivals and see if it shows up there. Love it. It's the only brown vase we potentially have in right now, because I think we sold all the brown etched vases. I'm not sure, but I feel like we did. Sometimes they leave this room and get put back on the shelf, or they leave this room because they're all sold. I'm not sure. But the new arrivals, we'll just go back to that and see, because this just came out of a box recently. It is the brown ceramic vase with handles. You guys, this is only $36.50. This vase. Okay, well that's great news. And if I drop that link, let's try again. You say you're seeing the link, that's good. I don't know where it's going when I hit enter because for some reason this laptop isn't keeping up with what I see over here, but I'll quit talking about it. So a $36 vase. It is a beautiful size, 2 inches. I told Kate my favorite size, if she's looking for more things, is to get 10-inch height vases. This one is a 12. So a 2-inch opening, 12 inches tall. That's good. I like at least 10s because all these drop-ins have an opportunity to be so much taller. And I hate cutting them all short to go with our vases. So I like it when our vases are taller. The autumnal drop-in is $85.50 regular price. Autumnal drop-in is what that one's called. It's got beautiful tones of rust and burgundy. This has that what do we call that stuff? We ran out of it. It's in there, that leaf. Autumnal. If you can spell autumnal, you can find that drop-in. Oh, there's a lot of stuff called autumnal. Autumnal drop-in 29 inches is on sale for $72.68. Dropping that link for you. And I'm trusting the links are working because they're literally not showing up to me. Sorry. So that should be there too. The Manzanita candlesticks are some of our more popular ones. The reason I love these is because of the square bottom. Most of our candlesticks are round. Literally everything else has round bases. This is the only one that is square. Yes, thank you, Kathy. Little Luna is this leaf. There could be a couple sprays on the shelf, but it is, for all intents and purposes, out of stock for us and won't be reordered. So that is the story with that little leaf. But the drop-in's ready to go, and it does have extra bendy vine, but it's standing perfectly in this vase. I didn't cut it. That is the size it came out, and it's just right. Okay, link for the Manzanita candle holders will also help you out. And that one is the set, or sold individually. You don't have to buy the set. So you can buy whatever you want. I could put 2 candles on here and put the third one, or, you know, swap them around, play with the heights. What do we want to do? This, this, and this. That kind of thing. I'm sure that the taupey pumpkins look great. You know what pumpkin probably looks really good on here? Let me see. What does this one look like? Oh, it's okay. It doesn't really have a lot to do with all these things. It is good with the tray, but I would change the designs on the tray to go with that pumpkin if you like that one. This is the beigeier one. And I'm going to say about pumpkins, just search pumpkin and sort by newest to oldest, and you'll see all the pumpkins because there's so many new ones. Finally, the pumpkins showed up. It was a struggle. I pretty much had to switch my orders up from things that weren't ever going to ship to things that were in stock because a lot of things just are not going to come on time, so they're getting canceled. But these pumpkins are here. Okay, that's going to show you that pumpkin plus the glass ones. I wanted to talk about those too. The pumpkin choices include new glass that is going quickly. Some of the glass has actually already sold out, and I don't know what we'll do about that. Probably nothing is my guess. That's the way the year is going. So we'll switch to another look here. What can I style on this tray? Using a glass pumpkin. So my glass ones, I don't like that one with this tray, I don't think. It's not quite the right color. Well, maybe it's all right. You know, the thing about this pumpkin is it has a lot going on, but it does sort of hit that. This is the newer glass pumpkin in the link I just dropped with pumpkins, and it has lavender in it, but it also has beige and a little dusting of copper the way the stem is. So it does look good with that, color-wise. Do I have any swags that would look nice? Potentially. It is a little bit of an unusual color palette, but all of that is working. This is also a nice thing. This is the smoke tree leaf. I don't see the individual leaf here in the live room, but this was just restocked, and I'm talking about this leaf right here. It's called smoke tree, and that one is this specific color of beige, and it matches the tray, beigey mocha. Fawn color, maybe, Terry said. So with this one, you're going to get a little bit more orangey tones in the ribbon and in the pumpkin. This design has the crocheted ribbon combo, a hanger for horizontal use, and it's the Bushels of Fun swag that was regularly $58. Bushels of Fun. Let's see how that looks. If I lay that in there, this is bugging me. We need the tall one in the back, the short one towards the front. And you could do your style like this. So if you love little bitty swags, right now in our online store, the selection of little swags is about the best you're ever going to see. We have a lot right now, and thankfully we do because it is the one size that continually sells really fast. and Portland is the one that makes it all. I barely help her. Sometimes I do, but barely. So the bushels of fun swag, I'll put that link, $49.73 is the sale price on that item today. Let's add that one for you. And you've got the art pumpkin that comes in 2 sizes. So with the little guy here, I believe the middle size is sold out. Pretty sure we moved those last week. They sold out over the open house. Here's the little one. And the art glass pumpkins, oh, you can even set it on a candle holder. Notice the difference in color. It's the very same color palette, but I think what happens is that the glass of a large pumpkin stretches more, so the color gets lighter, and the little one, the color is more intense because it's condensed. So if you buy 2 sizes of pumpkins, FYI, in this particular color palette, it looks this way. That is what I'm noticing. So when you see the newest arrivals and the pumpkins are all there in a lineup, I think I'll just go to that link. The pumpkins kind of go in order, and there is 11, yes, the medium sold out. There's 11-inch Odessa pumpkins for $36, and the pale orangey tone. Did I get that color out? I don't know that I did. Nope. The pale orange tone is also the same price, available as 11-inch. The little 4-inch guy is now only $14, and we have him in both the mango orange tone and this speckled one. The 7-inch glass pumpkin is available that matches this. It's, the 11-inch is sold out in the peachy color. So some things are gone, but we still have most items, just one size. So you'll have to check that out. Beautiful. What do you think of all these different tones? It's just like a really different color combos this year. Basically, they're muted, and that is unusual to have so many of these new muted choices. Okay, we might come back to this one. Let me set this over to the side. This I'm done with. One more time. That was the bushels of fun swag. I dropped that link. He's a little guy there, and his overall width is just 19 inches, so not huge at all. Not huge. That is gorgeous. Let me try another styling for you. I do love this color. I don't have it in my house, but I could see how a person could get excited about changing to that because it is different. Different and fun. Okay, one more tray look before we start doing other things not tray related. I'm going to see if this will style up next on my tray. Lots of goodies over here for you to see today. One thing I don't think we have, but I have to show you something in a candle. Okay, this is the centerpiece that we're going to try. It also has that peachy smoky color, so this is a little different than the tray that I just put away. I think this would look good on the gray sage tray. It's slightly large, but the color palette's all the same. So if you love those colors, this is the same color family, and it has a bit of an asymmetrical angle to it. It also has the smoke tree and some pampas grass. This is the Autumn Bliss centerpiece. The Autumn Bliss centerpiece. And we're going to style it up in this tray, which is the Katie rattan tray. I believe this is the very last one. If I looked at the shelf where this came from, I don't think I have it at the store. So whoever wants this, this is your only option. There was more than one size. Let me drop the link for the centerpiece first. That is on sale for $101 on the centerpiece. It's a pretty good size centerpiece. And can't type centerpiece for actual words, but you get the idea here. And then the Katie tray. So we will tell you if that's the last one, like I think it is. It probably had 3 sizes, yep, and we're down to just the large, which is 18 inches, and it's $52.50. So if anybody needs this tray, it's here in the warehouse. The last one, grab it up. It's rattan. I love the pattern, really classy. Beautiful design. You can see it has one support through the middle, and then the handles are all wire. The other thing that I wanted to lay out with this look is this candle holder. Round base, also a mango wood candle holder like the other one. $32.50. This is the Shirley wood candle holder. It comes in 2 sizes. We're going to try that candle. Do I have room with my laptop and my phone and all the things? There we go. And I'm going to also add another style to this, a piece here. Just want to keep showing you accessories as we go along. I like the look of this modern candle holder with this modern container. I think they look great as a concept together. This one has 2 little indents for tapers, and what I can say about the tapers is we are out of these. These are the beat up little demo ones that I've had here in the live room for a while. Hopefully you guys have had some good tapers at home, because ours still have not arrived. The new company that I want to use, they tell me September, there's a new collection coming, but for the moment, some of these are still in stock, like this guy. So he's a really pretty ivory that kind of has a peachy undertone to the ivory. It also is an unusual shape with the flat poured top and the oval bottom. It's really modern. It goes well with the shapes of these containers. Love that look. I don't know what the name of that candle is though, to quickly find it, unless it's just one of the deluxe brands and it comes up when I type the word deluxe. Oh good, it does. Okay. So we do have the 3x4 cream stripe in stock for $32.50. The tapers are sold out. There's a smattering of other things, including a magenta set of taper candle holders that are kind of like a purpley tone. Magenta would be accurate. So let's, otherwise everything else is just getting pulled off the website as they sell out. So I will link up this candle here so that you have it. It's a beautiful shape and color, and it's modern. There we go. One of the reasons this isn't working is like the video on my feed there is stopped. There we go. That's better. And then we linked the centerpiece. This is the Shirley candle holder, and I don't know that this one actually had a title on it. Oh, I think it's the knot candle holder. It looks like a knot. It's kind of a gray wash, maybe almost white, but it is more or less a gray tone. And that one is going to be available in only that size. No, that's not what it's called. If anybody wants to figure out the title of this, I can drop the link. That's going to take me a minute, otherwise I'll have to come back to it. It is a trick trying to get you guys links. I have full appreciation for the gals that help me when they are helping me drop links, and the speed that I go and how hard it is. So it is one of those things. You get fast at it, I think. It's called the Stoneware Double Taper Candle Holder. Oh, funny. Okay, now we know. Have to enter item numbers to get the thing to come up. Okay, that little guy is $16.50. Wow, this is $16.50. What do you think of that price point? Okay, good. I'm glad we can find some things that have surprising price points, because most of the time it works the other way these days. There we go. Okay, that's gorgeous. So there we have a nice little setup on the tray. I would still add more pumpkins, of course, and we talk about our pumpkins all the time, but I don't know if I've ever talked about this one. Have you seen this one before? This is my favorite new pumpkin. This is the acorn squash one. It's the only one we have, but it's an 8.5-inch acorn squash. Isn't he a cool looking guy? So it is a good match to this friend, which is very, very large. Like, that's too large for the tray, but you see the combination of colors. I bought them to go together. So if you have a place where you can do something really large, they look awesome as a pair. This is a 8-inch pumpkin, and that is Or is this a 10-inch? This is probably a 10-inch pumpkin. Nope, 8 and 6 is what we've got going on there. I'll just put that link for the green and cream acorn squash. Makes me hungry. And you've got a whole plethora of awesome pumpkins in stock right now, all on sale. This one comes up as $22.53. Thanks for hanging out today and putting up with me while I struggle with my links. I appreciate you guys helping me get through the process of doing it all together. Okay, this is a very good combination, but I have lots of things behind me, so I better get to showing them before we run out of time today. Pumpkin goes back. Centerpiece and pumpkin goes back. Somebody's gonna have a good bargain with that $16 candle holder. I didn't remember that price was that low. So before I trip on them one more time, I'm going to show you 2 new porch pots that Kelsey made. I might have to recap them tomorrow, but since we're doing outdoor things tomorrow, I'm sure we'll do a lot of sales of outdoor products. So I'm going to make sure you see this today so you have a day to think about it before I show it again tomorrow with our outdoors. These are both new arrivals. They don't even have tags on them yet. She put them together just a day or two ago. So we've got the Pick of the Patch porch pot for $104.62. Pick of the Patch, $104.62. Good sized one. He's 28 inches high, but he's wide. Definitely wide. And then the other one that she made, these are also at the retail store, so tomorrow when I do the live from the store, I'll recap them. This is the You Color My World porch pot. It's 40 inches tall for $124.13. Both in plastic pots that are meant to be kind of liner pots. They would need some weight. They're both one-sided, and they are the latest arrivals in addition to the blue one that I showed you yesterday. So she had made 3 or 4 different colorways. And they are always rotating because we show things and then we run out of the components and we have to start over. Okay, I'm going to tell you about this great looking pillow that I believe is a restock. This is a blanket that is in the markdown section of our online store. And this is the pillow that would go with it. So it's a poly-filled, it's kind of like that's a stranger fill. Almost feels like microfiber or something, not microfiber, memory foam. Is that even a thing in pillows? It's just acting like memory foam. That's funny. So this particular one has the foil accent, burgundy tones, and plummy colors. It should come up as a new arrival and restock. Let's see if it actually does. I don't see it there, which would tell me that maybe that's a restock. Could be. These 2 pieces, both this one, AH3964, and the one behind me, I think that they both are brand new. Well, they should have come up as a new item, but 296. At the store, we have price tags on things. It always helps to have an actual price on a product, but there's literally no one here to help me. So I'm on my own, guys. This is 4 pieces that just came in, and the price point is $49.50. It's bigger than some. And then I know that this throw, which is a beautiful color palette, kind of ombre, from plums to terracotta, I think you can see it there, is really pretty with it. Looks great, and the texture of this is extra soft. This is one that's imported. So we're going to find the silver foil abstract cotton pillow for you today. I just think it's not as much fun dropping links when I have to do that. I can't have as much fun yapping at you. It just makes me feel a little stressed out. $49.50, there you go. And it is ready to drop. And there's more than one, so you're lucky that you can grab it, and somebody else can too. I am always glad when she has the ability to get a few. So there is that item. This runner or this throw here has been put into closeouts because this was from last winter. So this is the David Fusenegger collection, made in Austria. And I know that we loved looking through their showroom. They have used recycled yarns, and that's what makes this so different. The velour cotton throw blanket is what this one is. Velour cotton throw, and you are going to find the price point is marked down, but I don't even know what we marked it down to. It was $199, and it looks like at 25% off it's $149.62. There's a couple other colors in the same product. It is something we tried. Maybe the price point is higher than most people are expecting from us, but it's also a completely different material. So just try to show it to you so you can see how pretty it is. If you're always looking for a super soft, cozy throw that your family will use, this is a good family throw. It's also, of course, easily cleanable, but they use recycled yarns, I want to say from the upholstery industry, to make them, and they're extra soft. So that's gorgeous coloring if anybody needs something that pulls to plums and terracottas. So I think with the rest of the items behind me, rather than dropping links and running long today, I'm going to just tell you the titles, and when you get on the website, you just do what I always do. If you're new to Magnolias, you go up to the search field and here, search, type what you want right there, and it'll come up with some choices for you. That's what I'm going to say is going to be the best thing to do to more quickly navigate through my florals. I'll let you find the next one, okay? So this particular piece is Linda's design. She's in love with this ribbon. This is her favorite ribbon. She's loving this. I think it's perfect in this piece. This one is the Woodland Autumn Lantern Swag for a regular price $87. The Woodland Autumn. So if it's going to be $12 off, that should make it about $65. You've got a beautiful vertical swag here with a hanger that's upright, a natural pine cone, truly burgundy, mauve, and plum. If that's your colors, that definitely is all blending beautifully over here, which is why I grabbed it. So that's like a whole color story if you want to do your living room, whoops, in a plum tone. And then we also grabbed this design, which will coordinate. It also has a rusty tone in it, but I love the bronze pot. Ooh, there's a good look at it. It's like a fired bronze metallic pot. This is the Flower of Fall centerpiece, singular, Flower of Fall, for $89.50. That means it's going to be $13 off that price today, with that interesting moss stem in there. Burgundy Cosmos. It's a taller, skinny one, so it would lend itself really well if you were to do like a couple of candlesticks with it and do a nice tall arrangement or balance the height of tall candlesticks with this design. So that is also in the burgundy family. This one I know for sure is a one only piece, just one of those. So that one is ready to go. The burgundy color story, let's keep going with that look. Here, this piece. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It is larger than many items that we make for swags. For instance, here's that Katie tray again. This is the 16-inch tray, and look how big that would be draping through here. So maybe this is one that would get more use on the wall, and she has wired it to be this way as a horizontal design. This one with the sunflower kind of brown tone, the Harvest Delight swag, was $134. This color here, isn't that a pretty color? We're into that different kind of rusty brown color. And if you love this one, this is the end of the pomegranates. They have been so popular, but the pomegranate sprays are sold out. They're all in, there's some in designs still remaining, but they are definitely gone. And you can grab this one with the reds, the rusty tones. I'd say it's more of red rust than it is burgundy, but that's a beautiful size, and here's how it would look horizontally. I think this would be good over a mirror. Somebody must have a good spot for that one. Also with our fun luxe containers, the elegance of this design, I did grab the fur and the metallic pumpkins because I think that is all good companions when you're going with a little bit of glitz and luxury. So this design, one of my favorites that Kelsey's ever made, is a glass container, and it's a metallic copper, I would call it, the Autumn Beauty Centerpiece for $135. The Autumn Beauty Centerpiece. One-sided with this beautiful asymmetrical sweep, so I would envision this on a fireplace or a sideboard like a dining room or something. And then the large fir pumpkin. If you search fir pumpkin, you're just going to get this one. We have only the large available, and it is a big one. That's a 10-inch pumpkin for sure. And our metallic pumpkins here come in both sizes, sold separately. Those are available too. So looks like everybody's having excitement about the weekend. I'm so glad. You have been looking forward to it just like me, and now it's just about upon us. I love it. Do the taper candles come in a pair? They do, Sue. And we don't have the ivory. We have a pair of magenta I saw online. If you search the word deluxe, it'll show you the taper candles we have. There are some fall taper candles too, so maybe you should search the word taper. They're not in this live room. I better remember to get those out for you because the fall ones have a flannel plaid wrap of fabric on them. So that's different. A couple of wreaths behind me. These can be outdoor, both of them. This one has, this is a one only. It's really a big one. Actually, this one is $172 for the crisp and cool wreath. So the word crisp and then this and symbol, crisp and cool. If you want to search this one up, that is over 30 inches. It's 33 inches. And we have outdoor safe stems, also a mossy branch. That's cool. Built on a grapevine, of course. So that's a gorgeous one. And the color palette of Enchanted Autumn is where this color family is all found. If you love this look, the whole Enchanted Autumn collection will probably appeal to you as well. This is a little smaller version, so it's going to come with a smaller price point. It is $99 for the Falling Leaves Wreath, 22 inch. The Falling Leaves Wreath. Like that look, also built on a grapevine, but loaded with salal leaves. She probably used the garland on here. Nope, she used all individual leaves. So that one is a cute one, and it's a smaller size if you're doing your front door or your side door, or gifting that to somebody in the nursing home perhaps. Next up I want to show you before we go, oh, it is 1 o'clock. These two items, and they will be my last items. I don't know if anybody showed you this beautiful runner, which is probably one of my favorite runners that has come in for the season. Get ready to be astounded. Isn't this pretty? Look at that one. So it is a printed pattern with an overlay of stitching. I kind of guess you'd call it embroidery. Can you tell the overlay versus the printing? And then the whole border is burlap. So it does have a touch of blue. The colors are all muted. I would say it has muted mauve, blue plum, gray sage, buttercream color. It's 72 inches long and 16 inches wide. Such a gorgeous combo. To me, this looks like it should go with this wreath, which has this vintage vibe to it with the ribbon. Not that your runners need to match your wreaths, but they are matching. They work well together. This wreath is called the Harvesting Memories Wreath. It was $132. The Harvesting Memories Wreath. Velvet ribbon. There's only one right now in the online store. I love how Kelsey designed that with the drape. And then this is a super deep blue colored berry that you should be able to see in there. Gorgeous combination. And then the last item is this new pillow. So restocked, I'm sure. I think my mom has this pillow. If I remember right, we had these once before. The price point is very low. And they blew out of here so quickly, like in one live. So if this is of interest to you, that was in the new arrivals tab. I think it's in the link I dropped of new arrivals, and the price point on this pillow was probably the same as the other one, maybe only $46. And you've got 4 to go with here. Nope, it's not popping up. Well, search the pillows and you'll find it. Awesome. This one is navy on the back. So I love showing you all these new things, guys. It's always entertaining to see how the day goes. With helpers, it always goes better. So I am appreciating when I have help. Tomorrow we're going to do, oh good, Judy has this one. Tomorrow we're going to do outdoor porch pots. If you have any thoughts, let's see, where can you send me a message? If anybody has a specific thing you want me to address with outdoor planters, can you send a message to the store? Just on Facebook if you want to, just send it to the store. I'm going to get messages from Riley today. She's checking them all, but if there's an angle that you want me to cover, a color palette, a technique, questions you might have about what works, if there's something I can do to just address that, send me that message through Facebook. That would be perfect. Otherwise, I'm going to tackle it tomorrow morning at the store with our new display that Jane created. It looks amazing, and show you all the goodies there that you can choose from to do your outdoor planters, because you know what? It's time. It's Labor Day weekend. We can officially say anybody dragging their feet has to admit it's now fall, right? That's what I'm thinking. All right. Well, it sounds like you're all ready to decorate. Kathy, too. Have a beautiful day, everybody. I'm going to see if I can reach the camera here and say see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.